Damn, I should upload my video about my Super Bowl predictions. The first take. If I could upload videos on here, if I figure it out, I'll do it. But they said they want the videos uploaded by fucking Wednesday morning. I gotta figure out how to do that. My predictions for Patriots. I know the Patriots are gonna win. I'll bet $100 says the Patriots are gonna win. All right, that's just common sense, really. If you really know sports, if you really know football and shit. Last time I bet on sports, I won $100. I bet against the Spurs. I bet that LeBron James was gonna win. I always put a C note on LeBron James though, cause he's always gonna fucking win. You know, when I need him to win, he's gonna win. So I make a lot of money off of gambling on sports. But that's what sports are all about. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? How are you? Welcome to my broadcast. But yeah, that's what I do. I just like to watch sports, bet on sports, win too. But nowadays, everyone's gonna go for everyone's gonna go for the person that they know is gonna win. Like if you bet against Curry, they're gonna go for Curry. They're gonna bet on Curry, and then you're gonna lose. Me, I would bet against Curry, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying? I would look at all the statistics, all the matchups, and then make a bet um, against Curry if I felt that confident that he was gonna lose. So it's all timing, though. It's all timing, and really just knowing the game, knowing sports. That's what it's all about. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. I'm probably gonna stream for about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe all night, depending on how things go. If it's lit, if a lot of people's in here or whatnot, then I'll stream till morning time. But regardless, I always stream for an hour, so I mean I always give it an hour and see how things play out. So me, I like to watch TV while I broadcast, so that I'm not so bored just staring at the screen. I'll just watch TV, and then people will pop their head up in here and be like, "Oh," and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm watching TV." Let's go off that. I'm watching TV. What am I watching? You can turn on your TV. We can be watching the same thing, talking about the exact same show or whatever. So, I mean, the content really is just random. It's just random ass content. Whatever I feel like doing, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, right now I like to watch sports. I like to watch sports. I like to watch a lot of ESPN, and then I like to watch a lot of MTV. Anything on MTV from Ridiculousness to Teen Mom to Catfish. I'll check those shows out and I'll watch them. But cartoons, those are like my. I like to watch cartoons on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a kid at heart. I like to watch cartoons on Saturday mornings. Whenever really I'm bored as hell, that's when I'll just that Nickelodeon, and it'll never leave that channel. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll get into anything. Oh, I love the Flash. Ah, man, on the Flash on CW. Oh, I love that show. That's my show. I watched that on Netflix. I watched season 1, 2, and 3 on Netflix. Like it literally took 1 month to finish it all, and I fucking love that show. That's like one of my favorite superheroes next to Batman. I just like Batman and Flash. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And Captain America. I can't. I can't lie, Captain America, those movies, those Avenger movies. But I don't like Iron Man though. I think Iron Man's a bitch. Um, I just don't like him. I don't like anything about Tony Stark or Iron Man. Never have, never will. And The Walking Dead is like the best, in my opinion. It's like the best show that's out right now is The Walking Dead. It's got great acting. It's got the suspense. Every episode is like a cliffhanger. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You have to tune in for you know, next week's episode. It's just a really, really good show. Some more seasons of what? There's more seasons of what? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that the Game of Thrones is good. I've never checked it out myself, to be honest. Well, there is more seasons of The Flash. They're on season 4 right now on the CW. They're about halfway through season 4. But I haven't been watching those shows. I wait for it to come on Netflix or Hulu, and then I catch it like that. But they've only got season 1, 2, and 3 on Netflix. So I haven't watched Game of Thrones though. Yeah. Mhm. What do you disagree on though? You said and I disagree. What do you disagree on? What's up, Denise? What's going on? How are you? Welcome to my broadcast. We're just talking about TV shows right now. Um, I'm talking about what TV shows I like to watch. I pretty much get into a lot of TV shows. I disagree on The Walking Dead. You disagree on what on The Walking Dead? That it's a popular show or that it's a good show? You could disagree and say it's a bad show, and I'd ask you why do you think it's you know a bad show? I mean the ratings are high, so you can't disagree with it when it comes to it's a popular show. You just disagree with it based off of the violence that it shows. What's up, Bree? What's going on? Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's got one of the highest ratings next to like The Bachelorette, Teen Mom. Teen Mom, their ratings went down. Not a lot of people like to watch Teen Mom anymore. I tried it when there was a marathon and it dragged on it and slow and uneventful when I saw it anyway. Well, I still think it's a good show. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of it's big at Comic Con, so yeah, I just read. I'm slow at reading. You know what I'm saying? I'll skip every other like uh sentence, and I'll just I'll just read it as I see it. Really, the most pirated show is Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm saying I've heard about it. I've heard it's a good show, but I've never really looked at it. I've never watched one episode of Game of Thrones. I don't even know what it's about. Once Upon was so good too, and how it get away with murder. Oh, Once Upon a Time? Yeah, that was good. Um, that was good like I would say 2 years ago. When it first came out, it was good. The ratings were high. Everyone liked the whole, fairy tale type of setting it had, the Disney vibe it gave. You know, it was your favorite fairy tales brought to life, but um I think it went downhill now. I don't think a lot of people watch that show, and they're still coming out with shows on How to Get Away with Murder. But I Scandal still beats that, and Greg's Anatomy would beat How to Get Away with Murder. I've watched like the first season of How to Get Away with Murder, and after that, I was just turned off by it. Breaking Bad, I've heard it was better than The Walking Dead too. I mean, there was a lot of people who liked Breaking Bad. Me, I never watched it because I never did, meth. I never really fucked with that. I never really like understood, that type of drug, and I just wasn't into it. As soon as they said it was a show based off a guy cooking up meth, I was like, is this really a show, or is this just for some meth addicts who, you know, need something to watch because they're crazy? I I couldn't get into that show. That I would have to disagree on that show. I would have to literally sit back and say that Breaking Bad was literally just junk TV. Ah, yeah, yo. Well, I'm over zombies. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. A lot of people are over zombies. It's not, but it's just I don't know. I just like zombies. I can't argue with that one. I just like zombies. So you probably win that one. It's starting to get played out. Yeah, no, you're right. It definitely is starting to get played out. I mean, how is this zombie apocalypse gonna finally end? What's the conclusion to this whole everyone's gonna die, everyone's dead, the dead are coming back to life? Like, how are they gonna end it? You know what I'm saying? I really want to know how they're gonna end this show because it it's just going on and on and on and on, and it is getting a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. No, you're right, Jesse. You're right. It is a little annoying. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like Teen Mom. Teen Mom's getting annoying too. It's just, you know, they always break up with it's hard to find shows that are just besides, SpongeBob that you could just watch over and over again. That's why I like cartoons so much. I don't think cartoons get as annoying as sitcoms. I don't watch that. I like anime. What's your favorite anime? You're probably gonna say like Sailor Moon or Naruto. I like anime too, but I don't know. I don't like anime as much anymore. Yeah, I'm old with anime. I get tired of anime because I think at this time I just get headaches watching it. It's like if anything made in Japan to me is anime, like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon. To me that's anime, but I watch so much, Japanese animation. It's like I don't know. It's always yin and yang. It's always there's good and there's bad. There's good and there's bad. And I'm like there's no comedy in it anymore. I can't laugh, but they're just playing with swords. There's no funny nothing no more. What's your recommendation? What do you recommend I watch on anime? Michigo and Hatchin is great. You might like it a lot. I might. I mean, I'll have to take a mental note of those two. Do they come on oh, it's realistic. It's different and funny. Um does it come on Adult Swim? Does it come on that Toonami stretch? Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I just want to find some type of anime that, makes me laugh. SpongeBob makes me laugh. Always makes me laugh. There's that new Teen Titans making me laugh. You know, Nickelodeon, a lot of Nickelodeon shows, they just make me laugh so hard. Where I don't want to get too serious when I'm watching a cartoon. Not anymore. When you're a kid and you have an imagination, I mean, it's great. But when you get older, you're just like, I'm really looking for comedy. Watch it online. It did come on Adult Swim a few years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch it online. I'm normally watching a lot of anime online. It's where I watch a lot of. That's honestly, it's where I watch a lot of my anime because I can just sit back, chill on my laptop, and watch anime. Comedy anime. A lot of them try to put a little bit of humor in there, but it's always like perverted humor. You know what I'm saying? Like they always got like a creepy guy hitting on a hot girl. It's like that porn type of anime, but it's not really porn. It's like that. I think Japan does that a lot because prostitution's legal over there. That's why. Yeah, there's lots of genres. There's lots of genres. Fan service, I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, if they had that in the United States, I mean, that's why they do what they do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll check some out. I still like the old school anime. My favorite anime was Dragon Ball Z. That's my only favorite anime. I think that's the only anime I can watch and honestly not get bored of watching it. I know it's a lot of fighting and shit, and I think that's why they took it off the air because it was so violent. It was like close to fucking Mortal Kombat. It was really violent. Japanese people always make the most violent cartoons, I think. Our Superman, our Justice League, our Batman is not as violent as anime. Anime, they're stabbing people with swords, they're cutting off people's heads, there's blood all over the place. I think that's why it was so big in America, is because Americans like that kind of gory, scenery that they were seeing. But I think after a while, the FCC and the people, the Americans, they just got tired of it. They were like, hey, everything is fucking all gory and violent. It's got to go. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I completely. That's why I was saying it was giving me headaches. I'm just seeing people fighting. You know, not really fighting, realistically fighting, but just still giving me a headache. I'm like, hey, why can't you guys just shake hands and go find fucking buried treasure? Be pirates. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's just me. Not all of them, but how many times for Pikachu fighting people? I mean, damn, Pikachu, like, shit, give him a break, really. Everything's got to be a fight for some reason. And that might be okay. That might be Japan's culture, but I don't think that's American's culture. Oh yeah, Pokemon was one of the best animes um of all time. He wasn't the only one fighting all the time. Yeah, I mean Ash was having everyone fight, but Pikachu was getting his ass kicked a lot. I mean, and I look at it like an animal. Like that was his pet dog. And he literally was like, "Go out there and fight, cause I got to get me some more of these animals to train." Cause he was a Pokemon trainer, right? And he's like, "Go and beat this one up, or I'm gonna catch him in a ball." And I'm just like, let him be wild and shit. Why you gotta catch them all? Why can't you just catch one and be good with just one? Why can't you have one Pokemon be your companion throughout the entire show, and you don't have to beat up any other Pokemons or nothing like that? Yeah, that was my favorite Pokemon. Raichu was my favorite Pokemon. Everyone always is like, "What's your favorite Pokemon?" I'm like, Raichu, you know, and then Charizard, and then Blastoids. I watched Pokemon. I collected Pokemon cards like any other kid, and I said the Raichu fight. Oh, when Pikachu fought Raichu, and he was gonna evolve into Raichu, but he didn't evolve into Raichu. Pika. Aw, you love him. You know who a lot of the girls like? They like Togepi. So the baby Pokemon that the I don't know her name, but the girl was always holding around. She was always holding him like a little baby. Yo, the girls love that Pokemon. Yeah, that was a great fight. It was. He literally was like, I don't want to evolve. Like it's like he was speaking. It was like they finally made Pikachu speak, and he was like, I don't want to evolve. And Misty, that was her name. It was Ash, Misty, and then Brock. That's right. That's right. And then Ash had that Charizard. That was dope. He couldn't even control it. I like that. And then he beat Raichu. Yeah, still beat Raichu. Still my favorite Pokemon though. It's just something about the name, something about that metal ass tail that he had, and then the Thunderbolt was just I don't know, something really turned me on to Raichu. If they were like, "Yo, did you like Raichu or Charizard?" I would pick Raichu. Like I don't know why. Pikachu beat Rai. Yep. And then Pikachu, um, he really came in clutch. Pikachu really came in clutch. Yeah, that's why I liked him so much. Yo, that's why I liked him because he had that iron tail, and he just and he would hit you with it, or some type of like electric blades would come out. Oh man, it was great. Well, at least the Pokemon was fighting, and not as much as the humans. I don't think there was any swords or anything like that. So, pretty good anime. Still, my favorite would have to be the Dragon Ball Z anime, from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT, and now to Dragon Ball Super. But I'm getting tired of seeing them all karate all the time. It's like that's all it is. GT, yeah, they were all fun. They were all dope. They were all kind of gangster. They were all kind of gangster in a way. You know what I mean? Like they had that gangster vibe to it. But after a while, it's just like, all right, you're the strongest. You're beating up people. You beat up on everybody. No one can beat you up. Ah, I mean, I know some haters. I definitely know some haters who hated it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why. I don't know why they hated it. Maybe it was for the violence, or maybe they just couldn't get into it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was so popular that they had no choice but to hate it because of it. That's what I think. That's my opinion. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my broadcast. We're just talking about TV shows right now. Me and Jesse. We're just talking about TV shows, anime, old school animes that used to be hot. Some animes that ain't, hot anymore. Just pretty much anything on TV. What's popping, what ain't popping. Hey, thank you for the likes, guys. I don't know how you giving me the likes because I can't see them, but oh, 50. Thank you, Russ, Coles, Army. Thank you so much for the 50 likes, bro. I really appreciate it. I really, really, really do. But then the creators threw G storyline like it never happened. Yo, they really did. Thank you so much for becoming a fan, Russ Cole's Army. I appreciate it. Whoever's in here, hashtag Russ. Show him some appreciation. Show him we love him. Show him we support him. Super doesn't follow that all. No, it doesn't. It's completely way off of the grid. It's got its own little plot, and yeah, it's got its own little plot. And that just doesn't follow the storyline at all. It's still Dragon Ball Z. Um, and just hardcore fans, they still appreciate it. Super is pre GT. It's in the middle of it's in the middle. It's right after Dragon Ball GT. I mean Dragon Ball Z and before GT. They just needed to make something and they squeezed it right in that little section. Which again, to me, I'm just like I still like it. I don't watch it. I've watched the first 3 episodes, but Russ, thanks for inviting your fans, bro. I appreciate it. Um, but like I said, I've only watched from Dragon Ball Super. I've only watched like 5 episodes. I got turned off by it. You know, I was just like, nah, it's not for me. It's for the next generation, in my opinion. It is cheesy. It's extremely cheesy, but the action's still there. You know, the action's still there, and it's still got that Dragon Ball brand, and that's all people really want. It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh. They made what do you call it? Continuations from that, and you know, people like that. Friend told me to start around 63, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even know where to start. I would recommend that you just don't watch it. If you were big on like Pokemon, if you're big on, you know, you mentioned some other animes. If my recommendation would be don't watch Dragon Ball Super. Just don't read about it, you know. Watch it on YouTube, but to tune in every Saturday and like really get ready for a good episode, nah. Wait for it to come out on Netflix, just wait for it, you know. You miss Boo and Cell and all that. Well, why do you like the bad people? Who was your favorite character? I mean, Boo was sick, but I just like seeing Goku go Super Saiyan. As soon as he went Super Saiyan, I was just like, that's all I need. That's all I really like to see. I didn't need to see everyone else go Super Saiyan, and you know what I mean. But again, the storyline, and they just followed it. Piccolo, Trunks, and all. Yeah, it. Like I said, it was definitely like had this gangster feel to it, where it's just these guys were just transforming, and then the hair and then they're blonde. That's really why a lot of people got turned on to it. Chi Chi, there you go. I like Bulma. She was smart, and she was there from the beginning. Like she's an OG. Chi Chi's an OG. You feel me? Yeah. They don't really have a lot of girl animes, do they? Besides Sailor Moon, I don't think they had a lot of girl animes. You know what anime I really liked? Inuyasha. And I know a lot of girls like that anime too. Inuyasha anime, they really like that anime. At least a lot of the girls that I knew, they liked that anime. I liked it. Hello Kitty. Yo, I've never watched a single episode of Hello Kitty. Dead ass. I don't. I mean, I know what it looks like. I know a lot of girls like Hello Kitty, but I've never watched. I'm probably gonna get offline like after I'm done streaming and look up what the hell Hello Kitty actually was. I don't even know what the hell that shit was. I'm dead ass. Was it like a doll or a? I don't know what the fuck that shit was, bro. I don't. I've never even seen it on TV, so I don't even know where the hell these girls were finding that shit. I've never seen Hello Kitty on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or nothing. That's crazy. They fit super in between, but in GT, Goku was not a god or a Super Saiyan god. I know, I know, and that was supposedly like a high ass fucking level to be at, was a Saiyan god. But it's like they fucked that shit up, to be honest with you. Cause if that's the highest level was the Super Saiyan god, they just fucked that shit up. For a lot of people who's never watched, a lot of Dragon Ball Z, for the young people, they'll go in and watch it and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" The maker said that Hello Kitty is actually a girl. I don't even know what Hello Kitty is. I've never even watched it. I don't even know what the fuck. I just know there was I don't even know if it's a small ass, dog or I'm sorry, a cat, a doll. Like I'm just I don't know shit about it. Oh, it's not a show. It's a thing. It's a white cat. Yeah, it's like a white red cat. Yo, how the fuck? That's weird. I guess it was just a doll then, like Barbie. It was just something that they were like. I guess Barbie had competition, and they were like, "Hello Kitty," and that was Barbie's, competitor. I guess it was just a toy, which I don't know what guy toy is just a toy unless it's a cartoon also, but maybe that's how girls are. I don't know. I think it was a little show sometime way in the past, but mainly a toy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Barbie wasn't a toy, but Barbie was huge. Every little girl was playing with a Barbie at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Just a top selling toy. Again, I don't know what boy toy is out there, you know, for little boys that wasn't a TV show, that wasn't a cartoon. But maybe that's how girls are. Maybe that's how they develop young girls to growing up to be, young ladies to develop to become women eventually. But I don't know. I just a toy. Barbie's just a toy. Hey, it's sold and it's fucking big and it's huge. So congratulations to the makers of fucking Hello Kitty and Barbie. You know what I'm saying? Which actually I know the story behind Barbie. I think it was on Dateline or it was on PBS, but they were like, "Yo, Barbie was actually named after some guy's daughter or some woman's daughter." I mean, and then Ken was named after the woman or the guy's son. So that's pretty much how that started. I know that for a fact. I watched like a 2020 on it. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? But it is what it is. It's a big seller. People like it, and it's real popular. Guys, boys, I think they just like, toy guns. They get them ready for the military at a young age. Yo, Russ, thank you for the 2,000 likes, bro. I appreciate it. If everyone could hashtag Russ in the chat, show him some love and some appreciation. He definitely is a real one. And yo, I appreciate it. I really do. I'll take note of it right now. That's the most likes I've ever had ever. It's 2,000 likes. I think a long time ago when I first broadcast, I broadcast for 6 hours. And I think the most likes I had that night was like, shit. I think the most likes I had that night was maybe like 600, 700 likes. I was streaming for like 6 hours, bro. It was a lit broadcast. It really was. I was just watching TV, and me and some kid, we had a rap battle going on. Oh my god, I could go on for days about that one. A top selling toy. Remember Spaghetti Girl? I don't remember Spaghetti Girl. No, I don't remember Spaghetti Girl. I just can't. Yeah, 17th in guys. Yo, I appreciate it. I think the highest I've been in guys was like 15. 15? Yeah. Like I said, that was my first broadcast ever, and I was right there. I didn't know nothing about YouNow. I just stood in front of the camera and just started talking to people. I was like, oh no, no. Yo, Russ, thanks. Yo, I got a fan bag of Russ. Hold on, guys. Russ is fucking too true right now. He's just liking it up. Now, Russ, I'm fanning you up, bro. Just because you have your Facebook account linked up to your account. I don't know how to do that. I really don't. I don't do that. And if I did know how to do that, I would just tell people to follow me on Facebook. I really would. I'd be promoting my Facebook like, yo, add me on Facebook, add me on Facebook, add me on Facebook. Or Spaghetti Betty. Yo, thanks, Russ, I appreciate it. Betty Spaghetti, I don't even remember her. I remember Betty. Um, I just don't remember. Yo, Russ, thanks so much, bro. Damn, bro. Damn, Russ. Yo, Russ. Damn, thanks, Russ. Yo, I appreciate it, Russ. You definitely are a true one. A true one. Um, for most toys, I think, um, yeah, I think they just tell guys to get boy toys that are like guns, Nerf guns and shit. Cause like I said, I think they just prepare them to go into the military, the army, the military. That's pretty much what they do. And I mean, I think it's a great way to raise a kid. If you're just gonna raise your son to grow up to be in the military, why not, right? You know what I mean? My little brother's in the Navy. He does well for himself. He got a shitload of money. So if I could be in the military, I'd definitely be in the military without question. You know what I'm saying? I just have a lot of respect for our armed forces. Oh, wonderful. No, that's bad. HMPH. What does HMPH mean? What's HMPH? You gotta help me with the lingo. Michael, what's going on? Thanks for watching, bro. No, but like I said, my first broadcast I ever did, um, I don't know what. I was in New York at the time. I'm in Orlando right now. I was in New York at the time. That was such a fun broadcast. I was going ham. I'm trying to broadcast. How do I like you now? I love it. It's it's just a fun app. It's fun to talk to people. It's fun to watch other broadcasters. It's fun to talk in the chat. That's like my favorite thing to do. This honestly is like I only broadcast over once in a while. This is like my maybe 15th broadcast if you just count I've broadcasted for like an hour each. Cause I only broadcast for like an hour. Sometimes I go more than that if I'm just really feel like talking. But I really don't have too much questions when it comes to you now. I know a lot of people on here try to get partnered. I know a lot of people on here, really, see it as they really take it seriously. It's their job. It's how they make their money. It's how they make their income. Me, it's more of just like a hobby right now. I'm not trying to get, partnered in a day. I like taking it baby steps. Little by little, I like to take it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe hopefully I want to be partnered within by next year. But by next year, it'd be 2 years I'm on the app. You feel me? Like, I'd like to take it real slow, real slow. Pancakes or waffles? That's a good question. It's a really good question. If you ask me, I would say waffles with chicken. But honestly, between those two, I would say French toast. And I'm serious about that. I love French toast. It's like the best. Now you'll have to get 1,000 subscribers to be partnered. 1,000 subscribers? You only need like 5,000 fans to be partnered. I just only need 5,000 fans. If you get 5,000 fans, you'll get partnered. Like, that's how easy it is. But then you have to go online every day, every day, every day, every day. You got to really grind. Feel me? You got to really work. I don't know if I can do that every day. I might be able to do it once a week. I meant on YouTube. Yeah. I'm filming this on YouTube right now. I'm gonna always film my broadcast on YouTube so that I can go back and I can look about, what I'm saying, what I said, how I was talking, how I was engaging with the audience, and then try to get better from that. To really study it. That's why I say I'm taking it slow. I'm not trying to be out here dancing and stuff and really saying like, oh, let me get 5,000, fans overnight. Nah, I'm gonna take it slow. I'll be partnered when I feel good and ready. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just want to have fun. That's it. I just want to have fun with it. Talk to people, guest people. That's pretty much about it. Who's your inspiration? Honestly, these girls are my inspiration. The girls that I see more than the guys, because I know the guys are on here, really trying to get partnered. They're really trying to put in a lot of work, and I respect that. But the girls, the way that they be killing it, honestly, that's what motivates me. They're all my inspiration, to be honest with you. Seeing what they do on the app, seeing how they're making it all fun, making their broadcast lit, it's my inspiration. Life is fun. Currently, I'm face painting with my own poop. Wow, but whatever, right? Makes me happy. Yeah, it is what it is. Feel me? If that makes you happy, I mean, that's all I can say. If that makes you happy, Eagles or Patriots, I'm gonna have to say Patriots. I know that the Eagles aren't gonna win. My older brother, he's an Eagles fan. He's a diehard Eagles fan, but me, I know greatness. I know Tom Brady, not personally, but through from what I see, he's the GOAT. Can't go against the GOAT. If anyone wants to put $100 on Patriots, definitely, definitely Patriots. Rosie O'Donnell or Ellen DeGeneres? Ellen DeGeneres, bro. Come on, bro. She says be kind to one another every night, every day, at the end of her show. She's a great person. Yeah. But I'm not a Patriots fan, though. I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. And my profile picture, um, me wearing an Aaron Rodgers um, Green Bay Packers football jersey, that's my team. Die hard. Die hard Green Bay Packers fan. Always will be. Always have been. Oh, man, I just love the Packers, bro. What's you guys' favorite football team? If you guys got a favorite football team, what's your favorite football team? You won't hold it against me? What's your favorite football team then? I won't hold it against you if you say Cowboys. But that's pretty much all I have pride in is my football team. I don't have pride in a basketball team anymore. I don't have I don't have pride in a hockey team. I have pride in a baseball team. My baseball team is the New York Yankees, so I just like the New York Yankees, and I like the Green Bay Packers. I mean, any other sports team could just. I mean, I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch the other sports team, but I won't be sitting there pulling out my hair if they lose. You feel me? Oh, so you're a Patriots fan? Yo, congratulations. I'm not a hater on the Patriots. You feel me? I know there's a lot of people who are haters on the Patriots. I'm not a hater on the Patriots. I know greatness when I see it. I tip my hat to Bill Belichick, and I tip my hat to Tom Brady, and I tip my hat to the entire New England organization because they're fucking great. That's it. No, I'm dead. I'm dead serious. Like I really know sports, bro. I went to college to be a coach. Feel me? I went to college to be a coach, and I know what greatness. I know sports. Feel me? If I could go back to college, I would go back and get my coaching degree. I wanted to be a PE teacher. I've coached at um I've coached at civic centers. I coached my little brother's basketball team. We were undefeated. I know how to coach basketball. I know how to coach soccer. I know how to play volleyball. I know how to play baseball. Um, and and I know how to play football. I played quarterback in in middle school, but I don't know how to coach those ones. Just mainly basketball and soccer. Last year's Super Bowl was awesome. Last year's Super Bowl was the best football game that I've ever seen in my life. Period. I knew that they were gonna come back from 17 points to win the game. I knew it in my heart. I knew it. I was on watching the football game with my dad, and I was like, I went to go grab something to eat. Right, I went to go get my nachos and my chicken wings and shit. And I came there and I was like, because we were having a Super Bowl party, and I was like, yo, when it was halftime, I literally looked him in the eyes and I said, yo, this game's not over. And he was like, oh, I know. And I was like, no, 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 you don't understand. He can come back and win. He always does this. Like he always does this. It's not over. And at the end of the game, my dad was knocking on my door like, did you see that game? I was like, I already told you it wasn't over. Like, you know who you're talking to? Like, everyone thought it was, yeah, they really did. They really, yo, the post I was seeing on Facebook really was getting underneath my skin. I was gonna defriend people because they were saying stupid shit about the Patriots. And I'm not a Patriots fan, but I was just like, you don't know sports, bro. Like, this ain't how you play football. Yeah, they're winning, but I'm telling you, bro, they don't know how to win completely. We are the fourth quarter team. Yo, he comes in clutch. He's a clutch player. When it's in the red zone and it's the 2 minute warning in the fourth quarter and he's got the ball left and he's down a touchdown, he's down a field goal, he's down 10 points. And he needs to get that offside kick. He needs to, that onside kick. He needs to score and get an onside kick. They're deadly. They're definitely deadly, and that's what makes them great. That's what makes them the goat. I have to debate this. I have to debate this on First Take. I have to debate this to Max and Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to. I'm going to debate them. Um, I'm going to. You're going to see me on TV real soon. You should look up Rocky versus Rocky. I mean the actual Rocky Balboa, because Rocky's the greatest of all time. I love Rocky. I love those movies. There's a bet. Bet against who? Rocky versus Rocky? Oh, I'd have to look it up. I don't know much about it, but I have to look it up. Philly and Boston. Philly and Boston. You mean like basketball? We talking boxing? Cause I like boxing, but my favorite boxer he just retired. Floyd Money Mayweather. Yeah, he was the greatest. I I think I only like two boxers, Rinky Wright and Floyd Money Mayweather. Those are my two favorite boxers. But boxing nowadays is just I don't know, it's not as big as it's supposed to, and it's always on pay-per-view. A lot of people have to pay or they have to go to Hooters or they have to go to the bar, to watch the fight. Come on. They need to honestly make boxing some of it, most of it now because it's always on pay-per-view. They need to make that shit free. And I mean like the elites. They need to make some of that shit free, so people can watch it, study it, and really get into it. Not a lot of people get into it anymore. Or maybe they do just because they like to spend the money to watch it, but me, I don't want to I don't want to spend it. Sometimes you end up spending, you buying the pay-per-view and the fight's over in the first round. You know? But everyone loves violence, everyone loves fighting. That's been the case since like middle school. Someone was like, "Yo, there's a fight after school," and everyone would run out there and go, drop their backpacks and just look at the fight. I was one of those people. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever there was a fight, I would be right there just watching it, be like, and then see the kid get knocked out, and then just be like, But it's bare knuckle and it's dangerous nowadays, but it's always gonna happen. Like people honestly are always gonna love watching violence. That's why football is bigger. In my opinion, I think football is more popular than basketball. In some cases, even hockey. A losing city has to put the winner's quarterback shirt on the loser's statue. Rocky Balboa's statue in Philly, or Rocky Marciano, Boston. I don't even know who Rocky Marciano is, but I know who Rocky Balboa is. And if that's a real bet, that's disgraceful, in my opinion. I mean, because uh, I just don't know if that's real disgraceful. Like, I mean, I don't know. The boxing has nothing to do with it. I'm definitely gonna look it up. I mean, if that's a thing that they're trying to do, they can't do that. You already get the Super Bowl win. You already get to fucking tell all the other 32 teams that they fucking suck. You already get bragging rights. You get a fucking parade. You guys get the trophy, and now you gotta dishonor, someone who has nothing to do with football. Me, I say they don't do it. I think it's stupid. I think the parade should be just good enough. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay wins. I'm in Orlando. I'm gonna just put on my football jersey. I have an autographed ball, Aaron Rodgers football helmet. I'll take it out of its casing and put it on my head, and I'll be like, "Yo, I'm happy. I'm already happy." So that's just me though, because we won the first ever Super Bowl. So really, they should be coming for us. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be going after Philly because it's going to be an easy win, and you know for a fact that they're gonna lose. Like you know for a fact that you know for a, look, don't make a bet. The final score for the Super Bowl, I'll tell you right now. Patriots are gonna win 28-14. 28-14. That's what I think is gonna be. I'm gonna look this up real quick because I saw the link that she sent me. I'm gonna see if I can open it. I know I can split screen my screen, but Rocky, hold on. Let me try to split screen this real quick. I don't know if I this. I might mess up though. Pop, 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 pop. I know it's gonna be all weird and shit. Just gotta bear with me. Whoopsies. All right. Rocco Francis Marcellagio, September 1st, 1923. Mannequin. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I know how to do it. I know it does it, but I don't know exactly what you got. I can still see myself right now. I can still see the chat. So I have to like hide it over here. Whoopsies. Let's see. Best Marciano was an American professional boxer who competed from 1942 to 1955 and held the world heavyweight title from 1952 to 1956. He was undefeated in his career and defended the title 6 times against those people. All right, so he was a world champ. He was a world champ. Me, I don't know why you have to disgrace a world champ. Why do you have to disgrace a world champ? I mean, you guys tell me that. I think they should I think they should call all bets off. Be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna lose. We don't want to disgrace this. You know what I mean? Just kick our mascot's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll have our mascot do something silly. We'll have our mascot put on the quarterback's jersey while he's fucking, you know, dancing around with pom poms. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not gonna disgrace their city's sports culture. You know what I mean? I think you go too far when you tell people to do things like that. You know, like a dare can go too far. I think it goes too far with that. I think it crosses the line. But yeah, I'll put my, if like you guys are lucky. You know what I'm saying? I I wish my team would win. I wish my team was in the Super Bowl. I wish my team would win, but there's a year. My quarterback got injured, so hopefully next year it'll work out. Hopefully. What time is it? 12:57. I'm gonna broadcast all day. I'm gonna just drink a cup of coffee and just sit here. No, I'm not. I'm probably gonna get off in an hour. I'm not gonna lie. It would be cool for Rocky Balboa wearing Bracy's shirt. Oh, Brady's shirt. I mean, I don't know. I would have to because also it's not just sports at the end of the day. We all know that the Patriots are going to the White House. You know, we all know it's political. You know what I'm saying? The winner gets a trip to the White House. So who really wants a trip to the White House but the New England Patriots? And that's cool. You feel me? That's totally cool. Um, I don't think it's gonna come down to um the Eagles wanting it bad enough because if they're gonna turn down an invitation to the White House, are they really gonna want, you know, are they really gonna have the fire in their heart to win? If they're just gonna make a political stand, you feel me? If that's their main goal is to get a bonus and then to make a political stand, really you're not really wanting to win. That's just me. I really don't think you want to win. I'm gonna open this up again. I'm gonna split screen it just because I like doing that. I like split screening this shit. It's fucking cool. This up. Hold on, it's taking sweet ass time. Mayors make heavyweight Super Bowl bet. Hold on, let me see this shit. I hope it plays. That'll be dope. Oh, it's on YouTube. I could have fucking opened that shit on YouTube. I hope this doesn't mess up my sound audio. I'm gonna play it. Oh fuck, hold up. Don't do this to me. Right. Let it load real quick. Yeah, exactly. You see it. Like it's now loading the top half of my. It's now loading the whole. Yo, it's slow as hell. I'm on an HP computer. It should be. It's not even done loading. I have to close out this box. All right, it should take a little more time. Rocky versus Rocky. I wouldn't blame. Well, it must be Trump's fault. Trump's fault for what? All right, let me see. All right, I'm gonna play it. Yeah, damn, bro. That is wild. That really is. I can't believe they actually. I can't believe they're doing it. But hey, if the mayors made the bet, then I guess it's all cool. You feel me? Now that I'm thinking about it, I thought it was the owners making the bet, but the mayors made the bet. Uh, I think it's well within their jurisdiction to do that. That's just me. I think that's a pretty solid bet. Actually, now that I think about it, I take back what I said. I think that's a actually funny ass bet. I think that shit's funny. I love Dunkin' Donuts. I like Krispy Kreme donuts from the gas station or from Walmart. Like that. That's my yo Krispy Kreme. You gotta go to Krispy Kreme, bro. That's the good shit right there. Krispy Kreme is some good donuts. It is all fun. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that the mayors were laughing about it and they were saying to themselves, oh, it's just fun. It's just all for laughs, because we have the greatest fighter of all time. They think they have the greatest fighter of all time, and I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's a cool ass bet. Unfortunately, the fighters don't have a say in it, so you're disgracing their fucking their name. But if it's all fun and games, no one's really getting hurt, then it's good, clean fun. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few good if they are hot. I don't know too much anymore who's good. Floyd Mayweather was like great, but yeah, Floyd Mayweather was great. He really was. But I don't know who's good anymore. I mean, I would like to see a nice protege come out of Floyd Mayweather's camp. Someone that Floyd Mayweather molded into this great fighter. You know, who's what I'm saying, like an apprentice. Like he taught them everything he knew, and then he just went in there and started killing it. Pow, 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 pow. That's really what I want to see. But I don't like the whole dancing around the ring. because you can get real technical with it. Krispy Kreme donuts are only good hot. Depending on how cold is cold. Because, I mean, room temperature is still hot and it still tastes good. But if you put a Krispy Kreme donut in the refrigerator and then you try to take it out and eat it, absolutely you're correct because it's not going to taste good. You know what I'm saying? But Dunkin' donuts though, I think in my opinion, they get stale too quickly. They get too dry. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you need a cup of coffee to eat that way. It's like eating a cookie at that point, and you need a cup of coffee. My mom buys Dunkin' donuts all the time, and I try to tell her straight up, why don't you just get Krispy Kreme? They taste so good. It must educate you. Etiquette, etiquette. I don't know what I don't know what the fuck. Educate, educate must educate you. Educate me on what? I guess you gotta educate me now. I mean, I struggled to say the word educate like 5 times. Hey, bro, we can have a debate, Russ. I mean, we can have this debate right here, Russ. Me and Russ will be talking about Patriots, sports. We'll be talking about. You probably beat me on boxing. I'm not gonna lie. You probably beat me on boxing, but I probably would educate you on basketball, football. Cause remember, I went to school to be a coach, bro. I know my sports. Um, and donuts, and I would probably educate you on donuts and pizza. Yo, I'll educate you on food because my twin brother, he he went to school to be like a chef. I'll bring him into the equation. You know what I mean? We can hash it out over who's a better cook. Best pizza topping. My best pizza topping? Sausage. Sausage. I like sausage pizza. Pepperoni, I know is everyone's. Pepperoni tastes good, right? It's spicy, but sausage, it's just something about sausage, bro. Like sausage pizza and stuffed crust. Stuffed crust pizza. That's good pizza. But I'm not big on pizza though. Nah, nah, never that, bro. Never that. I'm not as chunky as I used to be, but you know what I'm saying. I definitely pack on the pounds. Feel me? I don't mess with fat kids. I don't mess with fat kids because fat kids play football. How can I mess with fat kids who play football? All the skinny kids play basketball. I used to be good at basketball until I broke my hand. Oh, you're a fat kid. Well, that's alright. My little brother's a fat kid. I think my dad is fat. My brother's fat. My uncle's fat. Yeah, I just know a lot of fat people. So, I mean, it is what it is. People just like to eat. You feel me? I like to eat. Taco Bell or Chipotle? Mmm. Taco Bell only because Chipotle is gourmet. It really is. It's just gourmet food, you know? So I can't afford it all the time. Plus they don't I've never really had Chipotle, okay? I'll be honest with you. I've I've only had a Chipotle like the bowl that they have. They had like a bowl with like steak and rice and like guacamole. I ate a little bit of that. It didn't have enough flavor for me. Taco Bell is cheap and it tastes good. But if I had the chance to go eat Chipotle, I would eat Chipotle. Cause even when I have money, if I have a shitload of money, I still won't go to a Chipotle. I'll drive right past it. Just be like, I'll go straight to the Taco Bell. I don't know. I just like it. Simple and it's easy. It tastes good. Monique, thanks for watching. Make sure to fan me up. I'm probably gonna get off in a little bit actually, guys. Because it's getting late. I gotta go. I gotta get my sleep. But I'll probably be on tomorrow morning though. Not gonna lie, I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. What advice would you give to your younger self? Um, if I had to give some advice to my younger self, it would be, I don't know. I don't, damn, that's a good question. I don't even know what I would give, what advice I would tell my younger self. I would just tell him, nah, 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 it's cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a deep question. Like, you got me in thought now. I'm like, damn, what advice would I give my younger self? You know what I'm saying? I really wouldn't know. I I don't know because the reason why is because there's nothing that I can say to my younger self that would help him in today's age. I mean, Trump became president. They've legalized weed throughout the entire, like almost a couple of fucking states. So I'm looking at it like, do I tell my younger self to stop smoking weed? Do I tell him to go out and vote for Hillary and maybe that one vote makes a difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, I wouldn't know what to say to my younger self because he would probably be smoking weed saying, do I have to put this down? And I'd be like, honestly, no, you don't. It's going to be legal here, here, and here. You might as well just keep on smoking. So I really wouldn't, I don't know the answer to that question. My dream vacation? Oh, that's easy, bro. Japan. I want to go to Japan, bro. Like Tokyo Drift. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I just love that movie. I love Tokyo Drift. I think it's a great ass movie. Hash 420. Yo, for real. I haven't smoked in like a couple of months, but thank you for becoming a fan, Feller. Feller Rose. Thank you for becoming a fan. Um, yeah, I haven't smoked in a while. Um, weed's getting so expensive. I mean, even in the shops, it's the same amount of money that you would spend on the streets. Snoop Dogg 2020. It's looking like it could be that way. It's looking like it could be a Kim Kardashian 2020. You know, with the way that the world is, I wouldn't be surprised if Kim Kardashian was the next president of the United States. Oh, that's horrible. Or Caitlyn Jenner. What if Caitlyn Jenner ran for president? Because we all know that he's a smart person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to look at it from every possible angle. You know what I'm saying? The transgenders nowadays, they're getting a lot of recognition. They're getting a lot of respect. But we have the first transgender president. You know, what is that saying to our country? What is that saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. I look at it from every angle. We could have the first gay president. Nothing wrong with that, but it could possibly be that. You know what I mean? Politics is a slippery slope. It's very tricky too. So, talk to my hand. That's a good name. Talk to my hand. It's watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you everybody for watching. Imagine Kanye as first husband. Yeah. I mean, Bill Clinton almost did it, and Bill Clinton cheated on Hillary Clinton back in the 90s when he was president. When he was president, he got impeached because he had sexual relationships with another girl, and he was the president. You feel me? Yo, politics is corrupted. I don't know if you guys are going to watch the State of the Union address tomorrow. I'm definitely going live after the State of the Union address because I'm going to politically blow my brains out and tell people what is wrong with this country after the State of the Union. And you guys are just going to be like, oh my gosh. I'm going to spill out everything. I really am. Think uh, I I just want to see the first female president. You know what I mean? I just want to see a girl president. I think it's about time we have one. All my teachers were girls. My damn principals were girls. My bosses were girls. It's gonna be what it is. You feel me? I'm not gonna have no you know sexist thoughts about it. If there's a girl president, I'll be extremely happy and be like, hey, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Whether it be Oprah, which everyone wants it to be, or whether it be, Kim Kardashian. You never know. Let's have a drinking game. Count all the lies Trump says. I'd be drunk real soon. You know what I mean? But I'm not even gonna get into politics right now. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna save it till tomorrow after the State of the Union address, and that's when I'm really gonna just sit down and be mind blown. Cause think about it. He's gonna literally tell us how the country is tomorrow, whether it comes to healthcare and you know tax reform, all the legislation that he's been trying to pass in the Senate. He's gonna lay it all out there for us. So that's pretty much what it is. But I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to get all political. Let's see who's in here. Got 3 people in here. I'm gonna see who got me fanned, who don't got me fanned. Yo, I always have one person in here watching me. I don't even know if it's I don't even know if it's a moderator or not. Like real talk, there is one person. Like if everyone leaves my broadcast, there will always be one person in here. And I'm like, is that a moderator? You feel me? Which is why I always keep it like PG. I'm never drinking. I'm never, going too crazy. Cause I'm always like shaking like, is this the one trying to ban me? Is this the one trying to suspend me? You know what I mean? I think everyone's been suspended or banned on here. I've never been suspended or banned. I'm trying to keep my record clean. But they watching me. Like so I just try to keep it with sports. I try to keep it just my content to be one thing. And maybe I should make it sports. Maybe I should base my content only on sports. Give up for everyone to come, guess me up, debate me, talk to me, and really lay it all out there, how their views and their knowledge towards sports. Maybe it's something to think about, right? I'm taking it slow day by day. You know what I'm saying? I want to broadcast for like an hour a day, kind of get the hang of things because it's still relatively new to me, and then see where it goes. Long-term goals. If I had to put some out there, maybe get partnered, maybe get a sub button. I mean, seeing everyone with a sub button is definitely motivation for me. It's cool. I can work from home. I can just stay in front of the computer. I can talk to you guys, meet lots of people. I want to go to Playlist. I'm here in Orlando already. Feel me? Playlist is 20 minutes up the street from me. I definitely want to go meet people. Um, then work on my YouTube content. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right, I definitely will. But first, hold that thought real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go. I gotta get my clothes out of the dryer. So I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to cook. What's up? I'm back. I had to put my clothes in the dryer because I'm washing my clothes right now. Yeah, that's what everybody says, right? Everybody says that playlist has a lot of drama, right? The fights will break out or whatever, but that's not what I'm afraid of. You feel me? I'm really not afraid of anything at playlist. I'm just there because a lot of people are saying it's notorious for a lot of people hooking up. So I'm like, if everyone's at playlist and they're hooking up with people and everyone's getting drunk and everyone's partying, I really don't have anything to be afraid of. You feel me? I really have nothing to be afraid of going there, but just look forward to having a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get there, have some fun, hook up with some girls, meet some girls, party with people, get drunk. I'm all game for it. But the tickets itself are $130. People are acting stupid because they think they are huge. I mean, they have subscribers. So the number of people that are subscribed to them really like the type of content that they're putting out. And that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? If they're big on YouTube, which a lot of people have hundreds of thousands of fucking subscribers on YouTube, and they work hard on their videos, they edit their videos, and they really do a good job broadcasting, then I don't hate on them. I just say, hey, if you see me at playlist, we're taking a photo together, and I'm gonna tag you in it. You feel me? And we're gonna be friends, and we're gonna party, and we're gonna take shots together. So I'm just all about, positivity. I'm all about having fun and meeting new people. To run around without supervision, yeah, because they pay $130 to to go to this event, and I don't know if that includes room, if that includes the hotel room, but that definitely doesn't include the plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? It definitely doesn't include their the money they have to pay for food, or the Uber, excuse me, the Uber that they have to fucking pay to get them from point A to point B. So, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's way too much money just to go meet YouTubers and other broadcasters, but at the same time, I just think it's too much money, because I spent a lot of money on the app. I spent like $25,000 on here and lost my red crown, but this app gets a lot of money, so they should lower the ticket to like $20 a ticket. They are strict about meet and greets. They set up free authorized meetups. They should set up free authorized meetups and let some of their subscribers and some of their fans take free with them. But if they're charging for like photos and this, that, and the third, it's totally not worth it. It's just a scam. It's gonna be a headache for everybody at the end of the day. Like it really is. I think it's gonna be a headache. But like I said, I would just go there. I'll take photos with pretty much everyone. I'll party with everyone. I'm sure they'd like to party with me, and really just have a good time. Just let loose. Let that be my vacation. Plus, there's so many conventions. You have two playlists and a VidCon. I'm like, you know, uh, I don't know. I've got to go to the one in Orlando. I already live here. You know what I'm saying? I live right next to. Behind me is Universal Studios. I live right next to Universal Studios. So you know, I'm gonna meet them regardless. If they all go to Disney, I guess I'll drive over to Disney World and figure out how I'm gonna take my selfie with them. I just like meeting new people. Just be smart. Don't get sucked into people or acting. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm a pretty mellow person. I'm a pretty chill person. I like to laugh. People like to make me laugh. I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying? I really like I don't take things seriously. You know what I'm saying? And I like to always use my brain. I don't really like to throw it away. Um I'm never gonna really, I'm just gonna be me. Whenever I'm in front of this camera, I'm just gonna be me and just talk and and just engage with people, just talk to people. I think are you in New England? Are you in Boston? Cause I'm like, if you're all the way in, you know what I'm saying? I'm all the way in Orlando. You know what I mean? That's a cool little friendship right there. You know what I'm saying? We talk on here, we become friends, we just chill, we meet up at playlists, we party, we drink, and it's all just positivity, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people got banned from VidCon for life. Oh, did you go to VidCon? Because I didn't go to VidCon. I mean, I would have loved to. Being in LA, VidCon's in LA. Yo, from what I was seeing, there was a lot of people at VidCon. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people. That's a lot of people. I saw a lot of people. I saw traffic because some people were broadcasting at that thing. They were like, yo, we in traffic right now. Like, it was hundreds of thousands of people. And obviously, you know that fights are going to break out. You know what I'm saying? Like, fights are definitely going to break out. But I don't know. I just think if people can not go to events just to fight someone, that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? But I guess some people have short fuses and then they'll talk about them in their broadcasts and then they'll retaliate in their broadcast. Then they'll guest each other and have this, either they'll hash it out or they'll just keep fighting. And then when they go to these events, they're like, "Oh, I'm ready to throw down." I'm like, "Yo, listen, I already went to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail again, so I'm not with it." That's my view. That's my philosophy on it. That's exactly what I would tell another broadcaster. I'd be like, "No, listen, I already went to jail. I'm not trying to go back. Uh, I'm gonna just go talk about anime. I'm gonna go talk about Pokemon for an hour and a half in my broadcast, and hopefully that hashes things out between me and you." No, but I know several people that had problems. Joey Berlin got attacked by security. Well, shit, did he sue fucking the security? I would press charges. You know what I'm saying? If I got attacked by people, listen, if I get attacked by anyone, I'm pressing charges. That's just what it is. But if I was attacked by security, oh, you can bet, money that I'm gonna press charges on the security. And has a lot of money, and I would definitely be like, hey, I'm suing you. You know what I'm saying? For assault and battery. Uh, and yeah. And then the good thing is, I'm a broadcaster, and hopefully I was broadcasting at the time when you guys were attacking me. So there's the evidence in court, and I just made a couple of $1,000 because I sued the shit out of you. Oh, when I go to these playlist events, I'm not just gonna go just to not be on camera. I'm gonna be broadcasting. I'm taking my cell phone. I'm gonna broadcast everything I'm doing from taking a piss to eating food. It's gonna be right here. I'm gonna have it in my hand, and I'm at playlist today, and I'm chilling, so that if anything does pop off, I'm gonna be like, yo, run it back. Here's my replay. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube right now, so I'm already gonna have my replays there. Yeah, you gotta think smart when you go to these events. VidCon is fun, but there's always problems. Yeah, you gotta be smart when you go to these events. You gotta be like, you gotta know why you're there. You got to be there for the right reasons, and you got to be there to have. Don't go if you want to start drama. Don't go for drama, and just go there to get knowledge on how to be a better YouTuber, how to be a better broadcaster, you know, how to work on content. Because people will be there, and you can pick their brain about certain things, how to edit your videos. You can pick their brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everyone on this app is smart. I don't think anyone on this app is stupid. So I would just go there, pick their brain. Yo, how do I work on being a better broadcaster? I'm always nervous when I'm in front of the camera. I don't know. I've run out of things to talk about. I pick their brain. They help me be a better broadcaster. Boom. Next minute I know I'm partnered. Next minute I know I got a sub button. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can really learn things from other people. I learn things from you, Russ. Being in the chat, I'm learning things from you. I'm like, yo, you're helping me fucking be a better broadcaster. You know, keeping my chat moving, making me think on my toes. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Like, I like that. And that's really at the end of the day what all I'm trying to accomplish is being a better broadcaster. It's hard, man. It ain't easy. Do you broadcast much, Russ? The problem is there are a lot of young kids that have this frame trust upon them. They aren't ready to handle it. And you're right about that. You're right about that because there's a lot of kids on this app that are 15 years old or younger, 16, 17. They're not quite legal yet. They might be 18 or 19. So, yeah, they are legal, but, they're still in the stage of, completely knowing how life is outside of school. Um, and it could be a little bit overwhelming, but, you get hit with that reality check and you start, understanding, you know, what life is out of high school. You know what I'm saying? How to grow up correctly, how to be an adult. And that's really why I'm in a lot of people's broadcasts and just telling them, oh, do this, that. Like, I'm just in there to give them advice. If you were 13 and make big bucks, they think they are untouchable. And they can think that for right now. But eventually, they'll get that hardcore reality check where they're just sitting back saying, you know, um, I'm not a big person, or, I don't know a lot about the world, or, I still have a lot of growing up to do, which I think everybody goes through that time in their life where they're just like, I need to be more mature. You know what I'm saying? I still say that now, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm still like, hey, how can I be more of a mature adult? How can I grow up? How can I get smarter? You know what I mean? I don't think I'm the smartest person in the world. I think I'm pretty smart, but I always know that I could get smarter. So, and if you live by that philosophy, then you'll never act like your shit don't stink. Like, you'll never act like you're better than anyone else. That's just me dropping some knowledge on you guys. Because I am 29 and I am getting older. Now I gotta start figuring life out. I mean, I know a lot of it. I know much about life, but not all of it. If I did, I'd probably be the president. Yo, I cannot wait for that State of the Union address tomorrow. That shit's gonna be so lit. Everyone's gonna be talking about. I'm gonna go live tomorrow and talk about the State of the Union, and yeah, I really really want to talk to people about that and see where their heads at, politically, and I think that's gonna be cool. But yeah, today's been a pretty lit broadcast. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I've definitely enjoyed it. You guys have made it lit for me, and I appreciate that. So, yo, Russ, do you broadcast a lot? Say the people and these kids. The people is these kids are huge for doing absolutely nothing. Dangerous combo. Um, I don't know. I don't know if that's a dangerous combo because I watch a lot of X Games, right? And if people are talented and at any age, like if you're young and you're talented, or you're old and you're talented, if you got the talent, you know, and then you try to grow in whatever profession that you do based off the talent that you have, you know, then I tip my hat to you, and I'm just like, hey, obviously they need to mature, but talent is there. Problem, not people. Yeah, definitely. But it all comes with growing up. You know, it all comes with growing up. You know, a skateboarder, a snowboarder, he's like doing these crazy tricks, and he's only 12 years old, and they're giving him a lot of money. They're giving him big bucks to do the X Games events, and he's only 12 years old. I'm like, hey, give him his money. Let his parents teach him how to be an adult, and when he grows up, I'm sure he'll be the role model that they expect him to be. You know? Yo, thanks, Doc. But you never answered my question though. I'm like, Russ, do you broadcast though? Cause I already fanned you up. So you know when you go live, I'm gonna be in your stream, dog. I just want to know if you broadcast a lot. Cause me, like I said, I only broadcast like maybe once a week, maybe once a month. I'm slacking on it, bro. I'm slacking on it. Yeah, I like talking to people too. That's really why I'm on the app. I found this app a year ago. If I was working as hard as I was supposed to be working a year ago, I probably would have already been partnered. If I would have been grinding every day for the past year, I probably would have had a sub button. Sometimes not a lot. I feel you. It's definitely hard work. I mean, you have to have the right setting for it. It is a lot of work. It's definitely hard. I haven't been on for a while. The thing though, I'm on all the time, but I'm always in other people's chats, picking their brain, talking to them. And then when they want me to go live, I'm like, oh, maybe tonight's not a good night, or, I'm busy right now, or I have to focus on something else. But to broadcast as a hobby, to broadcast as like just something to do for fun, I think that's how you have to start off as a broadcaster. I think you have to broadcast, have fun, have a lit broadcast, joke around with people, talk about different things, and then just get comfortable, with it all at the end of the day. It's depressing when you never have viewers. And there are a lot of times where I don't have viewers. But if you can get one person to engage with you, one person to talk to you, that's a starter. That's a good spot to start right there. I mean, if I had 800 people in here right now, I would probably already been signed off. It would be too overwhelming for me. You know what I'm saying? I've had 60 people in here once, and I was flowing with it, but I was sweating at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I would literally was in there having my head off, like, yo, this is overwhelming and it's a lot of pressure to be talking to 60 people at once. You know what I mean? It's definitely overwhelming. And it is a little depressing to not have any viewers, but sometimes it's fun as hell. Cause that's when I just go straight into sleeping squad. I go right into sleeping squad and I just go to sleep. I don't know. I don't know about that. I know for a fact they like good content. They like something that they can relate to. They like topics that they can engage with you in, and give you some of their feedback. You know what I mean? Whether it be strong opinions or whether it be just someone just to talk to, someone to dance with, someone to make them laugh, someone to pass the time because they're at work. You know what I mean? Or they're bored, or they're up at night, they have insomnia, they can't go to sleep. You know what I mean? That's pretty much why I like to broadcast at nighttime for all my insomniac, viewers who are just like, I'm always up at night. You know what I'm saying? I really don't sleep. You know what I mean? I'm bored. I'm from New York, so I can relate to that. I'm like, hey, dog, it's 2 in the morning and I'm up too. It's 4 in the morning, I'm awake too. It's 5 in the morning, I'm also awake, and that helps me. Being from New York, being from the city, that helps me. Just find those night crawlers. Sleep Squad, hell yeah, bro. That's my favorite hashtag right there. Like when you don't have any viewers in it and you want to just level up, I would say you just go under Sleep Squad, chill in your bed, sleep, wake up, and people will watch you. People will fan you up off that. Like, a lot of people who started off on here literally started in Sleep Squad for months. They didn't get any views. They were just they were struggling and they went into Sleep Squad, and look at them now. They have mad viewers, they're partnered. It's just a process. I like to take it slow. Fellow East Coaster. Yeah, bro. You're from Boston. I'm from New York City. So you're people from the city, we just like awake all the time. And half these girls, bro, they're from LA. They don't sleep, dog. They up. LA, they sleep. They don't sleep. People in Orlando, they sleep. They get ready for school tomorrow. You know what I mean? They sleep. Me, I'm like, nah, bro. I'm always awake at night. I'm never sleeping, bro. Gee, shit. Yeah, bro. Damn, I really hope your Patriots win. Then hopefully after the Super Bowl, I'm gonna broadcast on the Super Bowl. Feel me? So if you want to come and chill with me on the Super Bowl, you can. I'm gonna broadcast while I'm watching the Super Bowl. If it's a blowout, how I think it's gonna be. Um, but then after the Super Bowl, I'm broadcasting too. So that's only a week away. I'll broadcast today. Tomorrow I probably won't broadcast. You know what I'm saying? But I know Sunday, towards the weekend, I'll be broadcasting some more. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've seen a lot of people come and go in here. Yeah, I've seen someone with I've seen someone with a sub button get banned because his content was racist, his content was offensive, and he just was acting stupid. Like, it had nothing to do with him, you know, doing anything that he wasn't supposed to in sense of nudity or anything like that or profanity. It was what he was saying that got him banned. You know, and that's also why I like the app because I'm like, hey, it gets rid of all that negativity that might find its way in here, and that's pretty lit. They start here, then they go to Lively. Yeah, I was on Live Me, but then I deleted it because man, that shit was crazy. These girls were like, there was stars on the page, there was diamonds. I mean, I still have a Live Me account. I got some of the people on here on there, but I don't need all those. I don't need the Musically. I don't need the Live Me. I don't need the Twitch. I don't need. There's so much places where you can broadcast. I don't need all that. I got all the friends I want right here on YouNow. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my YouNow shirt, give me my YouNow hat, and let me go. You know what I mean? Let me run wild. Live Me is horrible. Lively is better. Yeah, I know a lot of people. They'll video game right on Twitch. They'll stream their video them playing video games, and they'll get the sub button. You can go live on YouTube. You can stream on YouTube. I know a girl. She's the one who told me about this app. I was watching her on YouTube all the time. You feel me? And she's huge on YouTube, but she's not big on you now. But she got me on here. YouTube's a good place to do that. Instagram, you can go live on Instagram. You can go live on Facebook. Some people can go live on Twitter. Like, there's just lots of places where you can stream. I wouldn't have any audience if I streamed in most of those places because most of those people just don't really care. Here, a lot of people are going to care. People from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Russia, all across the world. And that's really why I like this app. I can see it for what it is, a great platform for me to engage with people who might be into this stuff that I'm into. I think it's great. Like, I consider this my platform. I really do. So I love how I can just talk about anything, from politics to religion to anything really. That's really all I want is a voice and a platform to do it on. And if I'm making some money off of it too, man, that's kind of like living the dream if you ask me. Dennis, thanks for watching, bro. Welcome to my little room. You feel me? Technically, welcome to my dining room. I like streaming dining room table. I like streaming while I'm eating. You know what I mean? I tried to do a couple of cooking broadcasts where I was cooking at the same time, but I found myself really watching what I was cooking more than I was watching the chat, or I found myself burning the food and not paying attention, to the what I was cooking because I was paying so much attention to my chat. Just don't let the drama get you. I like that you have your head on straight. Yo, thanks. I try to have tunnel vision, right? I try to have a goal, put it out there, and then I try to accomplish and achieve that goal. Because I high. I don't aim for the sky. I aim for the stars. That's all I really look at. The sky is in the way of my stars. I gotta go straight to the stars, and that's how I live my life. Don't let the drama get to you. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yo, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm starting to get the hang of the reading the comments and the just the reading of the comments because I start off as a slow reader, right? I'm always like, and then sometimes I don't read everything, but I just answer them out loud. And I think as I get more viewers in here, I'll answer a question that they ask, but I won't read what they wrote. And a lot of people read everything that they write, and I'm like, do I really have to? You're a positive person. You're a welcome addition to YouNow. Yo, thank you. Thank you. I want to just be a positive person that people can talk to, people can engage with and just pretty much look up to get some type of, advice about life, about anything really. Anything I can try to help them with. I want to try to do that. I want to use my platform to do good things for people who deserve good fortunes in life. I'm glad I stumbled here. Yo, you stumbled here? I thought you was already a longtime fan. I thought you had me fan for like forever. I mean, I have 300 and something fans, 390 fans, but I have over 25,000 views. Means people are looking at my profile, but they're just not fanning me up. But that's because I don't go live that much. They fan me up because all the other broadcasts tell them to fan me up. They're like, "Hey, fan of Ernest," you know what I mean? Which I appreciate that. If I had 800 people in here, I'd definitely be saying, "Hey, fan of Russ." You feel me? Do it right now. If you don't do it right now, you get blocked. You know what I mean? Definitely. No, what? No, this was the first time watching. Yeah, yo, I appreciate you coming through and hitting the like button and sharing some likes with me and someone shared it. I just now noticed. I appreciate the share and that was probably you, Russ. And the captured moments. I just appreciate it all. The captured moments really go a long way because one captured moment could end up going trending. And if that goes trending, I could be sleeping and wake up and have 1,000 fans, you know what I mean, off of one moment saying, "Hey, I want to see the next time this person goes live. I want to talk to them." So everything is greatly appreciated. Everything from the captured moments to the likes to the shares to your comments. It's all greatly appreciated. Yo, for sure, man. And like I said, I fanned you back. Anytime you go live, I'm gonna check you out. And you know what I mean. And I might see you in other people's broadcasts. Like I know you probably be watching other people. I don't know if you watch the same broadcasters that I watch, but if you're in there, I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna shout you out in front of the broadcasters. I'm like, yo, that's Russ, right? It's gonna be lit. I love this app. I've been on here for a year. Yep. But I think I'm gonna head on off. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta finish cooking. And like I said, I'll probably be on sometime this weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If I get the time to get on, I'm gonna get on and whatnot. So Lindsay, I was just about to get off, but yo, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to sign off. And Russ, thanks for being my number one fan. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you guys sometime this weekend. All right, peace.